Hello, and welcome to Safar AI. Today, we look back over 400 years to explore the early encounters between Native Americans and European settlers, their trade, alliances, conflicts, and how these events shaped the history of America. Let's begin.
Imagine a time over 400 years ago when the land we now call the United States was a vast wilderness, home to many Native American tribes. Along the coasts, European settlers began to arrive, bringing with them new technologies, ideas, and, unfortunately, diseases. By 1640, the British had already established solid colonies along the New England coast and the Chesapeake Bay. But they weren't the only ones. To the north and west, the Dutch and a small Swedish community had also set up their own settlements. In between these European colonies lived the original inhabitants, the Native Americans, who had been living on this land for thousands of years. The relationship between Native Americans and the European settlers was complicated. At times, they were friendly and traded goods that benefited both sides. The Native Americans were introduced to tools like knives, axes, and cooking utensils, which made their lives easier. In exchange, they provided valuable furs and pelts that the Europeans were eager to take back to Europe. But as more settlers arrived, things began to change. The Europeans' hunger for land and resources led to conflicts. Diseases brought by the settlers also took a devastating toll on Native American communities who had no immunity to these new illnesses. The Iroquois, a powerful group of tribes located in what is now New York and Pennsylvania, managed to resist European advances better than most. They had formed a strong alliance, known as the Iroquois League, which helped them protect their land and maintain their way of life. The League was made up of 5 tribes, each with its own voice in a council that made decisions for the group. For many years, the Iroquois League was a strong power, even playing a crucial role in the war between the British and the French over control of North America. But by the time of the American Revolution, the unity of the Iroquois League began to unravel. Some tribes supported the British, others the American colonists, and some chose to remain neutral. This division weakened the League, leading to its decline. Throughout these years, other Native American tribes also faced difficult choices. As European settlers moved further into the backwoods, the tribes had to decide whether to fight, move, or adapt to the changing world. Many chose to fight to protect their land, but the conflicts often ended in loss and further displacement. This period in history shows the complex and often tragic relationship between Native Americans and European settlers. It was a time of great change, where cooperation and conflict existed side by side, and where the decisions made by both sides shaped the future of the continent. Though the Iroquois League and many other Native American nations faced great challenges, their stories continue to be an important part of American history. Their resilience and strength in the face of adversity are remembered and respected today.
Thank you for watching. Keep learning with Safar AI. Small steps make big progress.